going on, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. This is Tune In Sports. Shout out to everybody on all platforms, man. I am one of the voices for Cavs News and Cavs fans, man. Um, Appreciate all y'all for tuning in and shout out to everybody on the playback. But do not also forget to hit that like button, please. Push that like button for your boy on YouTube.
Huh? Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Huh?
So yeah, man, push that button for your boy, man. You already know, man. But yeah, shout out to my guy, Breezy, big fan Breezy for the Nets, man. Make sure y'all tap in with big fan Breezy, man. He said y'all could keep Donovan Mitchell. I mean, I mean, we are we are going to keep Donovan Mitchell, man. I appreciate you for saying we could keep him, man. But he was staying all along, Breezy. I try to tell you, man. But yeah, man, I think we will keep Donovan Mitchell, man. But shout out to Breezy, man. Shout out to big fan Breezy though, man. But yeah, we're gonna keep Donovan Mitchell, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Tap that like button, yeah, for sure. Tap that like button for your boy, man. Definitely tap that like button. Definitely push that like button for your boy, man. Push that button on YouTube.
Come on. Push the button. Come on.
But yeah, shout out to Humble, man. Appreciate Humble for tapping in with your boy, man. Appreciate you, man. He said to go back. So what's up so soon? What's up, Tune? Yeah, man. I'm trying to be more consistent, man. Trying to stay consistent on here, man. It ain't easy sometimes, man, but trying to stay consistent and cause I do this and then I do other teams as well, man. So I try to be consistent at least, when it comes to doing lives and stuff like that. But man, I hope you're doing all right, man. Shout out to Humble, man. All love, man. All love, man. Shout out to Humble, man. He said, Almighty Finesse, what's good, man? What's going on? He said, what's good with y'all, man? You said Mitchell leaving y'all? Oh, come on, man. You coming here trolling, man. You coming here trolling, man. Mitchell, look, man. If you feel like Mitchell gonna leave, then I can't change your opinion until he actually signed on a dotted line, right? But all I can really do is when you say that, all I could do is just laugh.
Crash, great.
That was a good one though, man. I appreciate your insight though, Almighty Finesse, man. I appreciate you, man. But he's not leaving, man. He's not leaving. Shout out to Tom K, man. I appreciate you for stopping through. Appreciate you too, Tom K. He said tune in, all good. Spida is all in with the Cavs. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Absolutely. He's definitely all in, man. Pretty soon we could put all the rumors, to rest, but it's a lot of desperate teams out here, man, that really want Donovan Mitchell, man. They really want him gone. But I think uh all the reports and the news direction is pointing towards, Donovan staying with the Cavaliers, of course. Um he said Spider got jobs. Yeah, he definitely got jobs back. He definitely got J's back. I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna definitely talk about that, man. But look, man, shout out to the guys, man. Despite what happened, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the Cavaliers, man. He said, shout out to DFJ Hoops. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with DFJ Hoops, man. From Philly, man, from the 76ers. Tap in with him. He said one of my friends ran into Mitchell yesterday in London. Oh, for real? Yeah. What he say? What happened, man? You said DSJ said Cash should go for Monty Williams. So now you're gonna push that agenda, huh? You went from the Frank Vogel agenda. Now you pushing the Monty Williams agenda, DFJ Hoops. You think so? Do you think so? Let me know you think so, man. I know Monty Williams is available now, right? And yeah, but yeah. Matter of fact, though, talk that and that's what I wanted to talk about too, right? But let me see. You said he told Mitchell to come to Philly, and he just laughed. Yo, I would have laughed too if he said that. I see I see why he laughed, man. I see why he laughed. I see why he laughed, man. But shame on your boy, man. Shame on your friend who bumped into Donovan Mitchell yesterday, man. Shame on him for even asking that silly question.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That is just that's a silly question, man. Coming to Philly. Like, why would Donovan Mitchell want to come to no disrespect, man, but why would he want to come to Philly, man? Y'all don't need Donovan Mitchell anyway, man. Y'all should be worried about who was it, Paul George or the Zach Levines of the world, whatever, man. Y'all don't need Donovan Mitchell, bro. Tom K said, please. He said, please, no on Monty. Send JB to Detroit he said send JB to Detroit Pistons prisons instead. Hey, that's funny, man. Nah, yeah, I don't know how I feel about Monty Williams. I think it's really some people might push that agenda, and some people will say, nah, keep him away. But yeah, man, I don't know about that one, man. The Monty Williams thing, man. And JB, that wouldn't be a bad decision. JB going to the Detroit Pistons, man. He definitely could go over there and rebuild that team. You know, JB is a good coach. He's not a bad coach. He's definitely a great coach. For a young team like that, I think he would actually help out over there, man. Even though that's what some people might call poverty over there, but you know, but you know, man. He said we all know why Mitchell was laughing. Yeah, man. Come on, man. I would have laughed too, man. He said he laughed because he's not built for the Philly crowd.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, man. Sure, DFJ. Sure, man. Too bad we never got that playoff matchup. You know, seeing y'all in the playoffs. But yeah, sure. Whatever you say, man. But speaking of coaching, I'm gonna start with the coaching thing first, though, right? I do want to talk about the JB thing. That's mainly what I got on live to talk about. But we could, yeah. Let me start with the breaking news, I guess, right? It's already been breaking news with we talk about head coach Monty Williams, right? Um, Monty Williams, you know, he got fired apparently, right? Former head coach of the Detroit Pistons, Monty Williams, you know, he was let go after one season with the Detroit Pistons. He was let go today. Yes, a black man was let go today, man, on Juneteenth, man. Crazy. It's definitely crazy, right? It's kind of, um, odd timing, weird timing, but okay. But Monty Williams was let go, of course, and that's what have people linking him to the Cavs now, and some people trying to figure out like what's the hold up with the Cavs coaching search, like what's going on. We kept hearing about the two finalists who should be one of the coaches for the head coaching job, but um, Monty Williams is now being linked to the Cavs, I guess. But he was let go by the Detroit Pistons. He got a nice little contract from the Detroit Pistons. they was willing to pay him that money, right? I think the Pistons owe him about 65 million. I think I know the contract was 78 million, if I'm not mistaken. But some people just felt like, they were saying like he wasn't really trying to play the younger talent over there, which you are rebuilding. So I don't know, but he wasn't playing the younger guys or trying to develop the younger guys. You had guys like Jaden Ivy, who wasn't really getting a real burn or coming off the bench. And then they say he kept playing that Hayes kid. Y'all remember the Hayes kid that was let go, man? They kept the guy that they was making fun of. It was a bunch of memes about Killian Hayes, but he kept playing the Hayes kid, who they had to cut just so he wouldn't keep playing the same guy, right? But it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that came out with that. But for one though, with the Detroit Pistons, they are garbage. They are terrible and the worst team in the NBA, right? It was the worst team in the NBA. Um, they was the worst team in the NBA. But I did say before, like them them players, like them guys, like they got some players over there, but they had bad development, like, and they don't know how to close games. They don't know how to close games, but they do have some young talent over there. They got young talent, but let's be real though. With Monty Williams, being let go, even being hired over there, Monty saw the money and he said, "Bet." He said, "Bet," because at first I think he initially turned down the deal. Right? He turned it down. They were chasing him. He wasn't chasing Detroit. They were chasing him. So initially, they were chasing him, and I think initially he turned down the deal, and then eventually the offer was too good to pass up, of course, right? So he ended up taking the money or whatever. Um, he said, "Why would I pass that up?" Basically, why would I pass that up? And no disrespect, but like, who really wants to coach the Detroit Pistons? Like, who want to coach the Pistons? If the money wasn't the money, who would really want that job, right? He never wanted to be there. I'm under the impression he never wanted to be there, but he's gone now, and some of y'all are now saying, okay, Monty Williams could be a candidate for the Cavs, man. He could be a candidate, right? For the Cavs. And let me play this. Let me play this quick audio real quick, right? 1 second. Let me play this audio real quick. Speaking about that, let me play this audio.
If James Borrego or Kenny Atkinson is their choice, what's the holdup? There's got to be something else going on. Is there some agenda we don't know? Are they going through something right now we don't know about?
I really feel like, Riz, knowing Dan Gilbert as we do, that there is some sort of candidate X that's floating out there.
What, he's in Montana with Phil Jackson? Come on, Aaron.
Riz, I'm telling you,
No.
Let me just throw this out. Tell me what you think. I don't know that they're going to hire Atkinson or Borrego.
If James Borrego or Kenny Atkinson is their choice, what's the holdup? There's got to be something else going on. Is there some agenda we don't know? Are they going through something right now we don't know about?
I really feel like, Riz.
So what is it? I know people is like, yo, they not like they taking too long with the coaching. Like they need to hire some people, man. And you getting close to the NBA draft. And usually I thought you should have a coach before the NBA draft. And like people are trying to figure out, yo, what is it, yo? Like, what is the hold up? I know they had other guys they were interviewing, of course, when it comes to this coaching search, but we kept hearing the same two names, I believe. And they've been James Borrego and Kenny Atkinson. And initially I said Kenny Atkinson should probably be the coach. And then I switched my pick, of course, to James Borrego. After understanding that he probably is the better option, right? So what is it, right? And then you like, is it a mystery coach out there? And now you have Monty Williams. Not saying he's going to be the coach, or linked to the Cavs, but he's a name that pop up, right? And I'm here to say I'm not on the bandwagon of Monty Williams. I'm not on that bandwagon. I'd rather probably just give James Borrego or Kenny Atkinson a chance. When it comes to the head coach position. Yeah, Monty Williams did get to the NBA Finals. He has players over there, but some might say, oh, he might be overrated as a coach. But I did think that they did do him dirty over there in Arizona, over there in Phoenix. I did think he got done dirty with the Suns. Now here's what's interesting though, right? Here's what's interesting. Pistons fired Monty 1 week before the NBA draft. Which again, it might seem like weird time. Like the timing is weird, man. You got fired on Juneteenth. Like it's crazy, right? But also the new president of basketball operations, former Cavs, Trajan Langdon. Um, he might be looking at James Borrego as the next replacement, right? He might be looking at James Borrego as the next replacement because what's crazy is they both was in New Orleans. That's what's crazy. And now there are connections, there are reports that they could steal James Borrego from the Cavaliers. They could offer him something, right? And it's just kind of crazy. I'm thinking like, damn. I'm like, wow, yo, we can't let that happen, right? Like if James Borrego is the guy, right? If I'm the Cavs, I'm jumping ahead of this. I'm not saying rush anything, but if I'm the Cavs, like if James is your guy, but there are some reports that this could happen, that could happen, but there are reports that a deal could be already in play for the Cavs as well, right? We could have a head coach very soon, and it could be James Borrego. We hearing all the good stuff about James Borrego, and the Cavs organization is buying into what he is selling to the organization. And stuff I said that Donovan would probably like this choice as well, right? But the Cavs organizations definitely are interested in James Borrego. And for all we know, he could have a deal in place right already, man. But I just think that if Detroit is a threat, which I don't think they're a threat, they shouldn't be a threat because I'm trying to be respectful here, but I just think that they should jump in front of this, man. But if James don't get the Cavs job, we know for sure that he's going to be in LA or with the Detroit Pistons. They definitely would try to snag him up. If you just point two and two or piece this together, you see that he's a new president and they both is in New Orleans. It might make sense. I'm not saying he has if he's gonna have the final say or not, but yeah. But if I'm him, if I'm James Borrego, unless it's the money, even if it's the money, like I'm not going to no Piston over the Cavs, man. I think that'd be a slap, a slap. If he was to choose the Piston job over the Cavs job, that's crazy to me, right? That would be crazy. So hopefully they able to jump on this, man. Hopefully. Um, I hope so, man. He said, Okay, said JB is a flaw and coach is setter. Good to get a team out the wilderness, but not to the promised land. Yeah, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. Tom, I could definitely agree with that, man. JB is definitely a guy to I will add if we are trying to rebuild and build this culture, right? Or set it in place, man. He's definitely would be the guy to get them young guys going, man. But he's definitely might not be the guy that gets you to the top, get you to the championship that you are trying to chase or whatever, man. Despite he did do some good things, and he did coach some good games, man. But there are, some games you like, oh, okay, nah, that's not gonna work, man. And I wish the best for JB. But speaking of JB, I'm gonna jump right to that, right? We could jump right to JB. You said at least Monty getting paid nice to stay at home. Yeah, he got a nice little. I don't know how the taxes are, but he definitely got a nice little deal from the Detroit Pistons. And they're gonna owe him money, right? Shout out to Blood. Salute to him. Had to pop in to show love. Appreciate you, Blood. You already know, man. I know you. You know you the enemy, but it's the off season right now, man. So it's all good, man. But I appreciate you for just stopping by, man. It's all love, man. Definitely all love, man. But what you call it? You said what JB said. Okay, yeah, my fault, Wally. I'm gonna get to that now. Shout out to Wally. I'm gonna get to that now. Um, Shout out to Bruce, man. What's good, Bruce? Cavs and Piston firing the coaches for no reason. Shake my head. No, Bruce, we not doing that, Bruce. Hey, Bruce, we not doing that, man. We ain't doing that. Nah, for no reason. Nah, we not doing that. There's definitely a reason for everything. I'm a big believer in there's a reason for everything. But you saying the Cavs fired their coaches for no reason? The Cavs and the Pistons fired their coach. There's a reason why they fired their coaches, and I can see the reason behind why the Pistons fired their coach. But I could definitely tell you why the Cavs fired our coach, right? But it definitely was for no reason, man. But what's good though, Bruce? Hey, Bruce, how you feel about Monty Williams? I'm not on the bandwagon, man. I don't know. I'm not on that bandwagon. But how you feel about Monty Williams, man? Since you saying he got fired for no reason, cause I seen the stuff that he was doing, man. And some could just say, Pistons is terrible roster, but nah, man. But let me get to the next topic though. You know, with JB, right? So let me get to the next topic with former Cavs head coach JB Bickerstaff. In the current center for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen, and Donovan Mitchell also is included in all this. But let's just play the audio, because some Wiley don't want to know what JB did say. So let's just play the audio real quick, man. Bear with me real quick. Um, Bear with me real quick. Let me put this up. Man, and talk about JB and Jarrett Allen. This did take place yesterday. I'm just getting to it. Let me get to the comments real quick, man. Real quick. You said Monty Williams was not responsible. So you don't okay. I mean, I could agree to I could somewhat agree, but um there are reasons why they let him go, man. There are reasons why they let him go, man. You said shout out to Cottage 81, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. You said, hey, Tuna Sports, just sub to your channel, fam. Tuna Sports. I appreciate you, man. Salute to you, man. Let me give you a round of applause for that, man. Appreciate you, man. Don't forget also to hit the like button. Don't forget to push that button too. Push the like button for your boy.
Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing along. Come on.
But the Detroit Pistons are, they are they need to do better, man. That team been man, they've been trash. I'm trying to be respectful here, man, but that team hasn't been good, man. They gotta do better with the development over there, man. You said Donovan Mitchell got his coach fired. Now, come on, DLJ, man. This is lies, man. You have no evidence or proof behind this. I would say though that it wasn't Donovan Mitchell that got the coach fired. The coach got himself fired, man. And the team, if the team not feeling you, then it is what it is, right? But saying that Donovan Mitchell got the coach fired, man, I don't think that's right to say at all.
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Right? So Embiid, right? Embiid got his coach fired, right? Is Embiid behind your coaches getting fired? Is he the reason why Doc Rivers not there no more? I'm asking. But no, Donovan Mitchell, nah, yeah, we not doing that, man. I'm not doing that with you, man. Bruce said JB was not the reason that Mitchell and Allen did not play. You are correct. You yeah, you right. You right. You right. He is not the reason why they didn't play, man. He couldn't control that. You are correct about that. So I can't really push back on that. Nah, I can't push back on that. You right. I subscribe to your channel. Yeah, I appreciate you, Cottage 81. I appreciate you, man. Uh, hit that like button too, but I appreciate you, man. Bruce said JB was not special or great, but he was not that bad. No, JB is not that bad of a coach, but he definitely have his flaws, and people are not a fan of his coaching or his system, man. And he really had no type of plan for these guys, man. You want a coach in there that's gonna maximize these plays and hopefully get Evan Mobley to that next level that we hoping for, man. But JB is definitely not the guy for the job, and he definitely, he definitely have his flaws, right? Even when it came to playing some of the younger guys, not younger guys, but playing the guys that should have played, uh, that was also a question mark, right? Some of the guys that could have used playing time, he was not playing. He people, want him to go deep in the bench and stuff like that, man. It's different things, but like I said, once the team lose faith in you, man, especially if you want to say Donovan Mitchell is the reason why he got fired, and once your best player don't have no faith in you, how can you keep your job, right? Tag that like, I appreciate you, man. You said the Cavs better hire a coach very soon, my G. Yeah, I agree, man. I think they need to jump ahead of this, man. Like, I believe they should have a coach before the NBA draft, which is I think is next week. Most teams have their coaches already, man. But I think the Cavs definitely to get on this head coaching thing, man. I would hope so. You said Doc Rivers is the Pistons of coaching. Hey, Bruce, is Doc Rivers and Monty Williams the same person? Is they the same person, Bruce? Cottage 81 said JB Bickerstaff did lose in the play-in tournament back in 2022, fam. Yeah, he did lose in that play-in tournament, man. That did come with injuries, the reason why we was in the play in the first place, but he definitely did lose. We lost both of them games. And we got bounced out the first round last season. Not his fault. It's more of a team fault thing, and personnel. And this year he did what he could with this team and not having the bodies. But yeah, man. Let me play the audio by JB though, man. Let me play the audio. So apparently, JB threw a shot at Jarrett Allen. So let me play this audio. Bear with me 1 second. I got you right now.
This is the guy that was taking shots in his ribs so that he could go out and play, right? He was playing through pain. He wasn't complaining. He was still playing 40-plus minutes trying to go out and get it done. So give him the opportunity to learn from it. Now, if something happens multiple times, and, then I think you have the opportunity to critique. But if a guy in his first chance in the finals trying to carry a team, and be honest, his team was outmatched by the Boston Celtics and, still made it the challenge and still performed at a high level. Now, room for improvement, sure, but this is the guy that was taking shots in his ribs so that he could go out and play, right? He was playing through pain. He wasn't complaining. He was still playing 40-plus minutes trying to go out and get it done. So give him the opportunity to learn from it. Now, if something happens multiple times, and, then I think you have the opportunity to critique. But if a guy in his first chance in the finals trying to carry a team, and be honest, his team was outmatched by the Boston Celtics and, still made it the challenge and still performed at a high level. Now, room for improvement, sure, but
So basically, he's a lot of people took problem with JB Bickerstaff had to say about what he said up on the platform, man, and he's giving praise to Luka Doncic, right? It's different. It's two different ways you can look at this, man. But also let me play this other audio, right, for Jarrett Allen. Let me play this other audio talking about this. 1 second.
Is he subliminally talking about Jarrett Allen and what Jarrett Allen didn't do? And maybe he feels if Jarrett Allen, did all he could to play, he might still have a job, something along those lines.
He should consider that and think on those terms because it is a possibility. But here's the thing with this, Jordan. JB Bickerstaff as I look at it. What's your end goal here?
That's where I was going.
What are you trying to achieve by making this statement?
This seemed like, hey, I'm holding some grudges for the way things happened. I'm kind of going scorched earth on my way out, and I just don't understand for someone that's trying to get back into the game of basketball. This isn't helping you in any regard. Is he subliminally?
I do think JB Bickerstaff will have another job, and that Detroit Pistons thing is interesting, right? But I do believe JB Bickerstaff would bounce and get another job, man. Like I say, he's not a bad coach. He's just not, going to be the coach for this team, man. If for this team to move forward. So I played you that the audio, from JB saying what he said about allegedly saying what he said about Jarrett Allen, like subliminal shots and praising Luke at the same time. And I played you the audio about, what they think, right? So the question is JB Bickerstaff, right? Did he take a shot at Jarrett Allen? I had put up a poll too. Most people said, it was definitely a shot at Jarrett Allen. Who is a good guy, man. I like Jarrett Allen a lot, man. He's a good dude, bro. I like Jarrett Allen a lot, man. Now here's the thing though. Is JB wrong? Is JB right? Is he wrong or is he right about what he said? So, like, with majority, right? Let's talk about the majority. Majority feel like this was a subliminal shot at Jarrett Allen. I know Humble in the chat, he had said it was a reach, I believe, in one of the comments up on the polls. But many feel like it's not. It's not a reach to say that he took a shot at Jarrett Allen. We all know the situation, right? We all know Jarrett Allen was out part of the Magic series and completely out for the Boston series due to a rib injury that he did suffer, right? I think it was one of the Magic players. I forgot who it was, but it was one of the Magic players that made it worse, throwing an elbow, something like that. It's definitely footage out there. And yes, some of those Magic players were playing a dirty game, man. They was playing dirty, man. They even threw one at Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell had to leave the game, and he came back. But it is what it is, right? It was the playoffs. That's it. Whatever, right? But he had that, right? And they downplayed this saying Pierce rib, whatever. But the rib contusion was bothering him. He could not breathe. This is public knowledge. It was being reported even before the games. He couldn't breathe. It hurts when he breathes at night, and he couldn't raise his arms, I think, and stuff like that, right? And my thing is, who am I to say how hurt someone really is, right? Who am I to say that about JA if he's, right? But some people within the Cavs organization, there was reports, right, that felt like, oh, they wasn't too happy about it, they wasn't feeling that. They felt like JA could have done more, right? And, for the outsiders, who's not Cavs fan, let me just put this up. 1 second, let me put this up. Let me see. Let me take this off. Y'all can see it though, right? Y'all can see it, right? That was how it came out, right? But some people, right, did feel like he could have done more. Like, some feel like he didn't even attempt to try to get on the floor, right? That's what people was like saying. That's what the reports were saying and stuff like that, right? Now, everyone is different, right? These guys, right? Everybody is not built the same, right? There are guys who put their bodies on the line, and they really about that life, right? And they really want it. Like, how bad do they want it? Like, it definitely shows, right? We can name some of the legends, right, in this game, right, that we call legends and stuff like that, right? But I can't compare Jarrett Allen to as we're speaking about, I can't compare him to Luka Doncic, right? Not saying Luka is some tough guy, but I can't put. We know that he was dealing with something. We know that these play. Even Donovan Mitchell, did what he had to do to play, right? But I can't compare him to that guy or Kobe Bryant, right? Who left it all out there, man. Some of these guys, some of these guys are about that, like some guys are not. Like some people would say, right, Allen is soft. That's what some people would say. Now, is it whether it's true or not? I think most people would tell you if Allen is soft or not. But some people would say Jarrett Allen is soft, right?
Well, let's be nice.
Yeah.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
Some people might feel that way, Ray, about Jarrett Allen, right? Now, let's be real. Let's be real. He is, right? He do come on as he's soft, okay? Compared to other players, he is soft, right? But I still like Jarrett Allen, right? He is, but he has some, some toughness to him as well, right? But that don't mean he's not a good player just because you call him soft for this and that. Like that don't mean nothing. Like he's a good player, like it don't mean he's not a good player. Like everyone is not the toughest, right? And just because you tough don't make you skill or the best, right? But as far as like taking the shots to the ribs, right? Doing that, like we know Jarrett Allen refused the shot, right? That was presented, right? He wasn't trying to take the shot. And I had to like be consistent and not try to be like a hypocrite when it comes to this, right? Because if a guy's not comfortable putting whatever it is to his body and his body, then I understand. I feel a certain situation. I feel a certain type of way about that. I could bring up a example, but I can't be a hypocrite, bro, because I stood on that, right? I gotta stand on that, right? If he's not comfortable doing that or whatever it is or whatever he believe in, it could be a belief, but if he's not comfortable putting something in his body, um, then I just had to leave it as that. Like I said plenty on the last live I did about the situation talking about JA when the hit piece came out. I said a lot about that. Check that out. But as far as it goes with JB, if this was a shot, which it feels like that, right? Then I would just say, yo, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. Like I get it. Maybe the man did cost you your job. Let's say the man cost you your job, right? Let's say this is a shot at Jarrett Allen, right? Which most feel like it is. The ribs thing is just too spot on, but maybe the man did cost JB Bickerstaff his job. Maybe if Allen did play, right? Let's say he played. Maybe the Cavaliers would have won one more game. Just maybe. But reality is, I hate to say it, the reality is the Cavs still lose that series to Boston. I hate to try to put up the losing takes. I'm not going to do that, man. I know there are people that feel like the Cavs would have beat Boston, but nah, man. Yeah, look, it was not happening, man. It wasn't happening, man. But the Cavs did put up a good fight against Boston, right? I think they one of the better teams that actually put up a fight with Boston in its playoffs, especially you want to compare it to the NBA Finals. But maybe JA gets you one more game if he does play, right? And let's not forget they didn't have Porzingis on that side as well, so you can't forget that. But let's say JA gets you one more game, you probably still gonna get fired, man. You still gonna get fired based off the hit piece that was released. So I really don't understand it. I think you still get let go. And I'm a fan of JB, but come on, man. Come on, man. If these are shots that's fired, man, come on, man. But again, you know, JA is a good dude. He can't hurt no one, man. He's not gonna have nothing to say about this. Jay ain't not gonna say nothing about this. Jay Allen is the coolest dude on his team. He's probably the coolest dude on his team. I think Rolo was before he was, when he was on the team. Rolo was definitely that guy. But JA is the coolest dude on his team. He wasn't hurt to fly, all that stuff. But I think with JB, like the comments that were made, but look, it sounds like he is in his feelings, right? And again, I think JB will get another job. It's all good, but regardless, if he's in his feelings or whatever, regardless, the locker room wasn't feeling you, so the results will still be the same no matter what. If Allen did get the shot, the injection, you probably still would have got let go. I feel like so it really didn't matter. If you are in your feelings about what happened to you, right? If you feel like JA cost you your head coaching job, if that's a thing, right? I just think it is what it is with that. and also, I forgot I tied Donovan Mitchell into this, right? So Donovan Mitchell, right, who will soon, we soon could put the rumors to rest, right? But Donovan Mitchell, in response to all this, Donovan Mitchell had posted this on his story, right? He posted that on his story yesterday. I don't know if it's still there, but he posted this on his story, basically saying two things without saying anything, right? He stands with Jarrett Allen. One, he stands with Jarrett Allen, and he wants Jarrett Allen in Cleveland, supposedly, right? Two, he's more than likely, every day we hear this, we hear something that he more than likely will be signed an extension, right? Which could be done very soon, right? Like I told these clowns on YouTube all along, I told you Donovan wasn't going nowhere, and y'all still want to go against me, right? But that's what these two things could be. Judging by this, they said a picture could tell a lot, right? It could tell a lot. Without even saying anything. So that's what I got, right? From this picture right here, man. He's definitely in support of Jarrett Allen, a response to JB Bigstaff after the comments that was flying around online. Because Jarrett Allen and Spida are good friends off the court. They are, right? So that's why you hear Donovan Mitchell wants Jarrett Allen to stay and stuff like that, right? But at the end of the day, what JB's like what he said, he's not wrong about the Luca comments. I was understanding the Luca comments. You giving him praise. But it's like why say it in a way you throwing your former player, I guess, under the bus or throwing a subliminal shot at the guy, throwing some shade at him and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, but I get it from both sides. He's not wrong. I don't think he's not wrong for saying it, but that's probably how he worded it, I guess, and how he said it. I guess you could say like it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So it could come off as a little bitterness coming from JB. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't think JB is completely wrong. He was praising Luca, but at the same time, we kind of felt like over here, like, yo, really, man, ribs, like you kind of throwing a shot, man, saying guys doing all they could do to play. Like we get it, right? We get it with JB, man. But um, that was that though, man. I think overall, man, hopefully JB gets another job somewhere, if that's in Detroit, what's the best with him. I think Jarrett Allen might be staying in Cleveland. We don't know. Anything can happen. We don't know who's gonna get traded, but hopefully, I am a fan of JA staying, I think. And I think Donovan is too. Let me look at the comments real quick. Real quick, man. I'm had JB Bickerstaff, man. That yeah. That's kind of crazy though, man. People is not feeling that. You said what you said. My fault. You said JB is not a professional. I changed my mind. He should have been fired. That's very immature. Okay, so Bruce, now you changed your stance on JB now. Now he should have got fired, right? Yeah. So you changed your stance on that one, man. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like that comment he made, man. Kind of come off as kind of bitter, right? DFJ Hoop said JB told no lies though. See, like yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, JB, I get it though. You said Jarrett Allen quit on the Cavs. Let's not baby this clown. Hey man, I won't say he quit on the Cavs, man. I won't say that at all, man. But look, I won't say he quit on the Cavs, man. He was hurt, bro. He was hurt. I can only go by what was said, and I can't tell a man how he's feeling, man. If he's that hurt, then I can't say, oh, he wasn't that hurt. Who am I to say that? I don't think he quit on the Cavs, man. I think he was really hurt. But as far as not doing all you could, sure. But what if he didn't want to put load of his beliefs, like he don't want to like put something in his body, right? Take a shot, But it is what it is, man. That's your opinion, DSJ. I know how you be talking crazy about Jarrett Allen, though. He said he is he is in the wrong profession. Athletes are divas. You need to have thick skin as a coach. Yeah. JB's good though, man. JB's good. He's good. You said, wow, he's an a-hole as fuck. FJB. Yeah, man. So like a lot of people feel, a lot of people did not like the comments, wildly so. It was crazy, man. I didn't believe it until I heard it. I'm like, oh, he did say that, right? He did kind of. I can see why people would take offense to that. Well, Jarrett Allen would take offense to that, right? And then Donovan Mitchell, I was wondering like why Donovan Mitchell posted this, and he posted that picture of him and Jarrett Allen. Theo said, "How did he quit?" Yeah, DJ don't got no reason, man. He don't got no reason behind that. He said to facts, brother. Yeah, facts. I agree 1000%, fam. Yeah. Appreciate you. You said Jarrett Allen averaged 16 and a half points per game in 2003-2004, fam. Yeah, Jarrett Allen could have possibly, been an all-star, man. He had a good season. He had a good year, and he was available. So and I like that about Jarrett Allen, right? At least I know he wasn't there when it mattered the most, but he was still available. He was available throughout the season, man, more than anybody else almost. You said also Jarrett Allen averaged 10 and a half rebounds per game. So I don't know too, but yeah, JA is nice, man. I'm all for keeping Jarrett Allen. I'm in that bandwagon of keeping JA. Almighty Finesse said cheeks, booty cheeks. We own y'all. So Almighty Finesse. I'm curious to know, right? I'm curious to know. We own y'all. And I hope. Wait, ain't you a Boston Celtics fan? Almighty, ain't you a Celtics fan? Please tell me you're a Celtics fan. I'm starting to remember. Now I remember you, Almighty. You a Celtics fan. That's what now look, now it all makes sense. It all makes sense right now. It all makes sense. You a Celtics fan, aren't you, bro?
You're a music artist. Musically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're not disrespecting me. You just kicking facts. Oh, you kicking your opinion? No, listen.
I said that from the beginning.
Listen, Charlotte. Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
I would think it's a fact.
Opinion.
No,
ain't no goddamn fact.
These are all.
I wish I would have got back to you. That makes sense. I think you a Celtics fan. Now I think I now remember you, Almighty. I think you a Celtics fan. Yeah, no doubt about it, brother. That's 1000% right, fam. Yeah. He said, Blood said Monty need a break, man. Yeah, he could use a break, man. But go chill with the fam, right? You said great live stream today, fam. Yeah, I appreciate you, Cottage 81. I appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you, man. I 1000% agree with you, bro. Period, bro. I thank you. I definitely, you know what I said, but I can't like with Jarrett Allen. I'm not going to like. It's kind of like I don't know how to approach it, but I'm all for like if JA not put it, whatever, taking a shot. It's all good. But I can see both ways to why people will take offense to, But then JB, the comments. It's just like I don't know, bro. I don't know. He said, I know you are a Jarrett Allen apologist, so you will go above beyond to make excuses for him. Now you trying to flip it on me, DFJ. You trying to flip it. Now you trying to say I'm a Jarrett Allen apologist. I am not a Jarrett Allen apologist, bro. Like me sticking up for the man when it's right is not being an apologist, man. I give Jarrett Allen his criticism if I have to, man. But I am not an apologist for Jarrett Allen. No, I am not, man. But he's a good player though, man. He's a good player. But I'm not an apologist. You a Tatum apologist. That's been proven. Right? Tatum apologist. And Almighty, man, shame on you, man. And I think you're a Celtics fan, Almighty. You don't own us, but if you are a Celtics fan, I believe you are the Celtics fan, right? Because I remember you. I probably went at it with you in the comments. But, congratulations to your team, man. If that's your team, if the Celtics are your team, right? Congratulations, man. But you do not own us. Not at all. Nobody in the playoffs own us. So that's pretty not factual. But yeah, DLG, I'm not a Tatum I'm not a a Jarrett Allen apologist, bro. But yeah, man, that's what I got, man. That's all my thoughts about Jarrett Allen and the coaching thing, man. Hopefully the Cavaliers, by the time I'm off this or whenever the Cavaliers are, hopefully, in line to finding the next coach for the Cavaliers, and hopefully Donovan Mitchell will be signed that extension very soon. Hopefully we will have news to come soon. And as for JB Bickerstaff, man, yeah, man, I wish the best for JB Bickerstaff, man. But I get it. Some people might feel like JB Bickerstaff ain't say nothing wrong, but then others would say that was very unprofessional by JB Bickerstaff to make them comments if it was a shot at, the Cavs' very own Jarrett Allen, man. But it all depends, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. What y'all think about what JB Bickerstaff said and stuff like that, man. But yeah, man, that's about all, man. Don't forget again, like, comment, sub, all that good stuff, man. Hit that like button, as you come in and leave and watch on the playback too. Push that like button.
Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
Push that like button. You said tune. Am I wrong to say Jarrett Allen does not listen to rap? I believe. So if I ask you this question, if I put this picture up right here, right? If I put this picture up right here, right? Do you believe, would you ask yourself that same question, right? Do this look like a guy that listen to rap? Would you say this is a guy that listen to rap? I don't know. I know one thing though, man. Jarrett Allen love his video games. I know that for a fact though, man. I do not know what's in Jarrett Allen playlist. I should find that out, but I do not know what's in Jarrett Allen playlist. I will be, I will be amazed. I'm curious to find out what is his playlist, like what do it look like, man. It's probably pretty, pretty interesting, right? So very versatile, when it comes to his playlist, man. But Jay's a good dude though, man. He said he's not listening to rap. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Jay, man. Look, we love Jay, man. Hopefully Jay still here, man. I'm not trying to trade Jay, man, but I'm not the GM. But again, man, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Y'all already know though, man. Still want to go. Y'all already know. Let them know. And he said, I'm crying. Yeah, you gotta act. Jarrett Allen listens to Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande. Yo, you know what? He might be a Swiftie. That's what they say, right? Swiftie. He might be, I don't know, man. He might, his playlist might be fire. His playlist might be fire, man. It might be fire. Y'all say, all right, y'all you trying to troll, but his playlist might be fire. He look like his playlist, is pretty fire. But but nah, man. Hey, DJ, I met you up on IG too, man. I hit you back. I'm gonna hit you up on IG. I don't know if you responded back, but I'm gonna hit you back. If you did respond on Instagram. You said the Jarrett Allen playlist is crazy. I'm in tears. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, humble. This playlist might be fire, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. It might be. He said, but nah, though, man. Yeah, man, I've been here long enough, man. It's Juneteenth Day, man. I'm gonna go relax and stuff like that, man. But yeah, y'all already know, man. Let them know. Go Cavs.
to the Cavs in Cleveland since LeBron James. And when I say the best shooting guard in the league, I'm standing on that. He is Donovan Mitchell, Spida.
From Superman and Lois. I just want to give a shout out to your podcast, Tune In Sports.